Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kayla. Thank you for being here today, even though I am admitting something very, very embarrassing, but I know it happens, and the only reason I'm making this video is because I am constantly going back and forth with some of you guys that message me saying, I'm so scared to dive in, I'm so scared to make a mistake, and I'm purely just making this video to show you that it happens to everybody, and I messed up pretty bad on a custom order. So I'm going to tell you what happened. So there is a vet in our town, and I've done scrubs for her before, but it has just been her logo on the front left chest and then the name on the right. And for Christmas, she wanted to gift her her techs, or whatever they're called, jackets with their logo big on the back. And we have gone back and forth many times. I mean, we're talking like a month and a half of correspondence of, well, can I see the text in this color? Can we do it in an outline? Can I see this color combination? And we went back and forth so many different times on colors, and you know, the text in her logo, the inside was one color, the outside of the text was another color. I'll try to put pictures here. I'm not going to put her whole business name here, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. And so we went through different variations of navy and lime green and silver and white, and just went back and forth so many different times. And then her logo, it's like a heart stethoscope with a dog and a cat. And you know, we played around with different color combinations for that. And so when I stitched one of these jackets, I did the dog in the wrong color. And of course, I don't have a picture of the actual jacket because I was in a hurry to deliver them to her, so I didn't get a picture. And of course, it was one of those things where the stitch out was so perfect to where I was like, this might be the best work I've ever done. And then to get a text, you know, a few days later saying, hey, I just looked in the box and handed out the jackets, and I'm really sad the dog is the wrong color. My heart sank. I was like, how did I mess that up? And I will show you right here. I'll input pictures. I sent her pictures of the printout on the jacket. The dog was supposed to be navy blue, and I did it in silver. And I mean, this was like a month ago, and I'm still just horrified about it. I can't believe that I messed it up. And going back through our text messages, I just kept going like, how did I mess that up? Because in one of the pictures that she had thumbs upped for the gray jacket, the dog was silver. But we had a phone conversation where she wanted to see it in blue. I did the printout in blue, and then I didn't write it down when I went to do the invoice and make sure all the colors were correct. I went off of her thumbs up text and not what we talked about in the phone, on the phone. Totally my fault. I refunded her the money for that jacket because I just felt absolutely horrible. And she was like, you know, can we fix it? And I said, you know, I can take the stitches out, but I have to be upfront and say, I can't guarantee you won't be able to see where I remove the stitches, you know, because it was a thicker jacket, and I'm very confident that I would have been able to cover it up. But, you know, as a business owner, you still want to cover, you know, your butt, and just say, you know, there is a chance that you'll be able to see where the previous stitches were removed. I will do my best to cover it up and line it up, but there's no guarantee. So she said, okay, I'll still give it to her, see what she thinks, if she likes it, and then we'll go from there. So luckily, she texted me a few days later and said, hey, she still loves the jacket, and you know, we're just gonna keep it as is. You know, I appreciate you working with me and wanting to fix it, and the refund and everything. And so I was thankful I didn't have to remove, you know, 10,000 stitches or whatever the dog was. But I mean, we're talking like a full back logo, like it was big. And it was a very nice winter jacket. And like I said, I still am just so bummed at myself that I did that, because it's not like me. I've never stitched something the wrong color. And I felt so bad. So I'm purely just making this video to share and to tell you guys that you're gonna mess up. You know, nobody's perfect. We're all fallible people. And so I just hope that this encourages you even a little bit to know that we all mess up. I have messed up on many hats because my tension was off, or you know, whatever. Like I have messed up before, but never on a custom order or a garment that somebody brought to me. And yes, I know I have that garment waiver that I've done videos on for you guys, but this, even in my waiver, it says like, if it's something that's my fault, I will cover it. And this was completely my fault. This wasn't machine error. It wasn't a tension issue. You know, I didn't break a needle or, you know, have it tear a hole in it. This was 100% my fault. So I was more than happy to refund her money for the embroidery. And I hope that I never do it again. So, yeah, I just wanted to share. It happens. Don't let that stop you from starting your business or taking custom orders. Yes, it's scary. Yes, things can happen, but people just appreciate honesty, I think. And if you're honest, like, hey, I totally miffed this. I'm sorry. Here's options to fix it. Here's your refund. You know, how can we move forward? Things like that. I think people really appreciate that. You know, obviously there's going to be some people that aren't as nice, but luckily this lady was very understanding. She gave me a lot of grace and, you know, was very, you know, understanding. It happens. But yeah, I'm still really bummed about it because the stitch out was so clean, you guys. Oh, the stitch out was beautiful. Even though the jacket was gray and the dog being silver, you didn't lose the dog on the jacket because they were different shades. The jacket was a little bit darker and then the bright silver. I thought it looked sweet and just absolutely beautiful. And like I said, probably one of the best stitch outs I've ever done. And it was just a bummer that it was the wrong color. So yeah, I just wanted to share. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've ever stitched something the wrong color for a custom order or as a gift or whatever. And I will see you in my next video.